dog. But the dog that uses his tail will be Disney. He's a fat dog. Rhythmic dog. Harmonic dog.
Hey, it's Thursday morning. We almost there, y'all. We almost there. Friday. I'm tired. That's all I can say is I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. But anyway, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about some morning mess. We're going to do a mosh of what the frig is going on here now. Oh, at the end, I'm going to have some what the hell is going on here now news. That's at the end. That's just strange shit that normally I don't talk about, but y'all be surprised that I'm into. So, and this one's going to be a clean video, no cussing, so y'all can listen to it in front of the kids, because I told y'all, I know y'all be listening to me on the way to work. But the first thing I want to talk about is Terry Crews. Terry Crews, you know, the guy, the black dude, the Leo, the ex-NFL player that's married to the woman that looked like she white, but she not white. He was on Good Morning America, and he came out and he said, or he said, he revealed before, but on Good Morning America, he had his interview with Michael Strahan, and he had a man-to-man talk the way a Leo man can. And he said he's not backing down from what he said, and he will not be a victim in this, because you know what happens is when men come out and they say they were a victim of sexual harassment, whether it be male or female, people clown them. And he was like, no, I'm standing firm in my word. Like my ex used to say, 10 toes planted. He touched me in front of my wife, and I feel violated. But get this, y'all. I forget the dude's name because I'm driving. My notes right here, but I can't be looking at my notes, you know, driving and stuff on this parkway. But the guy is the manager of Eddie Murphy, Sylvester Stallone, and some other people, y'all. But at any rate, the man grabbed him in front of his wife, and he said he felt so emasculated, in which he should. And I'm giving the dude kudos, Terry Crews, big kudos. Only a Leo could do this, saying, look, I'm going to say this, and I'm not afraid to say this. In my journey up, I came across a mother sucker that thought he was going to put his hands on me in front of my wife and thought it was okay because Hollywood had said for so many years, decades, I would imagine a century, that it's okay if you got money and you got power that you can touch these people. Man, I told y'all, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, when the rich and the powerful is getting called out, but I really don't think anything's going to happen to them. What they going to do? Go to daggone, what is that? Sex rehab? Like Kevin Spacey? And get this, then I'm going to move on to the next one. Kevin Spacey ain't mad at all. Kevin Spacey was like, they can't fire me. There's no moral clause in my contract. Netflix can't fire me. So now Netflix then put themselves in a position to be sued because there was no moral clause in his contract, meaning ain't nothing in my contract with Netflix to say while I'm on House of Cards that I gotta act right. Ding! The next thing I want to talk about is Eve. Y'all know the Lady Rough Rider. Who's that girl? And I should know way more songs than just Who's That Girl, but every time I refer to her, I'm always singing that. But guys, she just sealed the deal as a permanent host or co-host on The Talk. You know, with Julie Chen. Who's on there with her? Sharon Osbourne. No, that's not the one. But anyway, it's the one on Channel 9, CBS, right? And I'm saying to myself, girl, why is you working? Probably because she bored. You know, rich women, and she is officially a rich white woman because her husband is a very, very rich man. He's Mr. Gumball. If you don't know who that is, you need to Google him. Her husband is rich. That girl got lost all that body fat, y'all, you know, all that thick body fat, and she became the white man's dream. He's from Britain, I think, or Australia, something like that. That ninja is rich. And I'm saying to myself, girl, that rich white man, because y'all, he looked like Quentin Tarantino. He's not no attractive, you know, white man. He ain't one of them, you know. He ain't I don't know, somebody attractive. He looked like Quentin Tarantino, and we all know Quentin Tarantino is not the best looking white man in the world. He ain't even on the halfway decent scale, okay? But she sealed the deal over here in the United States for the talk. And I'm saying to myself, you gonna let that rich white man be by himself? Girl, bang, my job as a rich white woman would be to keep my rich white man happy. Hell, if it's a rich white monkey, my job would be to keep the rich white monkey. Hell, if it was a black monkey, if it was a Toyota Corolla, my job would be to keep that Toyota Corolla happy. Shit, but I don't know. Maybe she feel like I ain't got nothing to do, so, you know, maybe I need to get me a whole life. Okay. But I don't know about that, Eve. I don't know about that. You know, I don't know. But at any rate, also, y'all, I'm going to find a picture of Nicki Minaj's, what is that, Paper magazine cover or photos. And if y'all remember Paper magazine, they did the picture of Kim Kardashian, which it looked like she had donut glaze all over her, and then she opened up a bottle of champagne and it was sitting on her, you know, butt cheeks. It was very photoshopped. I mean, very, very photoshopped. It was ridiculous. And, excuse me, guys. And they have a picture or some pictures of Nicki Minaj / Menage a Trois, because that's what they called it. And it's her being very sexual with her. It's all her, but it's 3 different hers. And it's very sexual pictures. And Eve commented on the talk that she felt like the pictures were demeaning to women. I mean, everything about Nicki Minaj is demeaning to women, Eve. And then Eve, later on, she gets on the Shade Room, and you know, these daggone celebrities be trolling the Shade Room and Gossip.com and Hollywood Unlocked and all them other different Instagram pages. It couldn't be me. I would never read that shit, because I be in my feelings. I be in my feelings now with some of these daggone comments. I be like, oh my God, I don't mean no harm. But I don't believe Eve meant no harm with what she said. But some of them commenters under the Shade Room, when she said what she said about Nicki Minaj, was like, Eve, don't forget about that video you made with Stevie J. Don't forget about that blicker being a race girl. Don't forget, it's pictures of you when you was a young stripper in Philly going down on another woman. That might have been a little non-child friendly. Sorry, guys. But anyway, it's pictures of her out there. Okay, I know, because I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. You hear me? My own 2 eyes. I was, oh Jesus, what is going on here? So the internet, they always win, was coming at her about that. And Eve was like, relax, y'all. You know, I'm just saying that sometimes you're put in a position to be a role model, even when you don't want to be a role model. Some people don't want to be role models. Some people, their goal is not to get role model money. Their goal is to get money, not role model money. So, and I don't look at, who's that? Nicki Minaj as a role model in any friggin' way at all. Nothing about her says role model. If I had a daughter, I don't want my daughter to look at Nicki Minaj for that. just because of the way she handled her back business. She just seems like an extremely petty woman. You know, I know you, Barb, some of y'all might be over there. Don't get me wrong. She's a beautiful Caribbean woman. But I don't like the way she handles some of her business. Some of her business be too petty. She too old for that. She in her 30s. She's very old. Cardi B, I hate to say this, y'all. I know y'all gonna be like, Cardi, you know, she just is ratchet and everything. The reason why I like Cardi B above all of the people now is because she shows everybody that if you work hard, if you sacrifice, if you never give up, you will succeed. Even though, and she started from a place from a whole standpoint, but she showed the world, work hard, and you will succeed. And even though she's standing next to a not powerful, but she's standing next to a man that have a capability to make sure, I call Offset her new pimp, that's her pimp, but she's standing next to a man that's going to push her further. That's part of the plan. I did an Instagram video about Diana Ross. I said before there was a Beyonce, there was a Diana. And one of my naysayers was like, you know Diana can't sing or dance as good as Beyonce. Very true. But she still made it because she positioned herself appropriately. Next to, that's an Aries woman. Diana is an Aries. She positioned herself throughout her career to go forward. Beyonce, not a fool. She positioned herself next to a man that will propel her career. Yes, she's a singer and a dancer. She's excellent. She would have done good on her own. But she knew hooking up with Jay-Z would put her in a better position. She knew this. Now, she done surpassed Jay-Z. She has. But she knew that man would take her to a next level. And I'm giving kudos to all husbands who do that. You know, with daggone Nicki Minaj, who she hook up with? Safari. She should have stayed with Safari. Because her lyrics and her music would have stayed good. Then she mess around and stand next to old Meek Mill, who locked up right now on a probation violation. And y'all fools rallying to free Meek Mill. Free Meek Mill for what? He's the dumbass that was riding four-wheelers in the middle of the street. Chill bang. Ooh. Y'all will not let y'all foot up off of Chrisette Michele neck, will y'all? That daggone girl, oh my God. So I did a video about Chrisette Michele on the Breakfast Club. And at the end, I don't know. Some of my naysayers were like, and Patreon loves were like, nay, she wasn't sincere. That was empty. When Charlamagne said, hey, look at the camera and apologize, he positioned her to move forward. That was beautiful. Even though Charlamagne was acting old ass on the show, he did help her. He did help to position her to move forward. If she would have just said, I'm sorry, let it go, and made another couple of forevers, or sang some hooks, because that's what she needed to do. That's what she needed to do before she did this. So she released a song called Black Lives Matter. Oh my God. Girl, why you just ain't let that go? Just let it go. You can't speak for the people. Maybe her heart was in a good place. I don't know. Maybe it is. Like I told you, maybe she's delusional. Now, y'all know I'm not going to say anything bad about the lady, because the lady brought up how she was suicidal, right? How she, was having, was not coping well with the backlash from Trump, right? I'm not going to say anything to her. All I'm going to say is, I know you got to make your money, Chrisette. I know you got to make your money. But what you're trying to do is smacking you in the face. I realize that you're trying to come up off of a certain, I'm going to say, not brand, but off of some type of, I don't know, because I think you speak for the people. I think you think that you speak for the people. And I see you're trying to come up in this time of disarray, right? Like how, what's his name? What's his name? I can't think, y'all. Forgive me. I'm so old. Anyway, he's saying Marvin Gaye. You know how Marvin Gaye was able to make a whole album, including What's Going On, a whole brand of a whole body of music of fight the power. Let's stick together. This is a tough time for us. Marvin Gaye could do that, Chrisette, because he's powerful enough to do it. You're not. You're a flailing leaf in the fall, blowing around in the wind, in sewer puddles, and getting ran over by the cars. Girl, sing hooks. Sing hooks. That's what you do. Don't say nothing else. Just sing hooks. Matter of fact, before you do that, because you got to apologize again, girl. Apologize. Just put out an Instagram post. Just say, please, my decisions lately have not been... Don't make up no excuses for it. Just say, forgive me, guys. I'm doing things with a good heart, but my decisions are not working well for me. How about you do this? Get rid of your manager/husband, because he don't mean you no good because he's leading you down the wrong place. Fire his ass. Fire him. Just say, I'm sorry, guys. That's it. Matter of fact, just 2 words on the Instagram post. I'm sorry. Wait a couple of months. Come out on the hook again with Rick Ross. Is Rick Ross doing good? I don't know. Oh my God, everybody driving so aggressive this morning, y'all. I am not an aggressive driver. Not at all. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is Tamar's talk show. Tamar has a talk show that's supposed to be coming out on Thursday, and they've been working on this talk show for an entire year, because it was about a year ago that I announced that Tamar was supposed to be replacing Steve Harvey. And what happened was, Steve Harvey's talk show was discontinued, and he went to LA and he opened up he started his own talk show called Steve, which is doing terrible. He another one that's apologizing. I'm so sorry, people. I'm so sorry, black people. I am sorry. Woo. I'm telling y'all, they need to come up with a support group, an IF'd up support group for all these people that making these bad decisions that thought they was going to come up off of Trump. Till they realize they making that one check. And then they didn't spent up that check. But at any rate, guys, so Tamar's talk show has been in the making for about a year. And I'm saying to myself, well, where the heck is it? Y'all talking about it? Because she was saying that the first guest she want to have on her talk show is Mariah Carey. Yeah, Tamar. Ask her, where the heck is her voice? What the heck is going on? Is she smoking cigarettes? Is she drinking a whole lot? Is she drinking brown liquor? Because the only thing that do that to people's voice is brown liquor and cigarettes. Is she smoking Newports? Or them daggone Capris that them people be smoking? And then one side thing, y'all. Who the heck still smokes cigarettes? Like, I have I watched this Scorpio woman, I love her, Smoke Break. When she smokes cigarettes, I just be in such amazement, because I be like, oh my God, she still smokes. But I love her, girl. She is so funny. I loves me some Smoke Break. I forget the numbers behind it, but anyway, y'all, I love me some her. Follow her on Periscope. Just put Smoke Break in there. Oh my God. Thank you, God. I just seen a terrible accident. Thank you, Father God, for giving me another day. Thank you, Father God. Okay, so then, I don't know. Have y'all heard anything about this talk show, or when it's coming up, or, where it's going to be, what channel it's going to be on? Because I haven't heard anything about it. Let me know, Tay Marshall, because I know y'all be over here trolling, waiting for me to say something negative against y'all queen. Okay? So, but then going to the next thing is, did y'all know that Vincent Herbert is Remy Ma's manager? Remy Ma said that she does not want her relationship to end because of her husband being her manager, which is true. How many of y'all think that your husband should be or could be your manager and it be successful? Because I don't know of any celebrities whose husband was the manager and it ended well and it was good. To me, it always seems like a pimp prostitute situation. It just always seems like that. And then next minute you know you getting kindled Isaac. You know, and you look at Mary J. I think Mary J. That stressed everybody out. That's why Tamar fired Vincent, and that's why Remy Ma fired Papoose. I think that Mary J. thing then struck a nerve in all the women. Okay, all the women like, I don't know. I think I need to get somebody else. Hubby, I love you, but I don't know. Because the last thing you gonna do is kindle my ass. That's the last thing you gonna do. And finally, and what the hell is going on here now? News? Do any of y'all know Charles Manson? Have any of y'all ever heard or seen that movie Helter Skelter? Oh, that is a scary mother sucker, y'all. That is a scary mother sucker. I seen that movie as a little girl. And I'm telling y'all, I've been scared of white men ever since. Well, ones that look like him. Let's say that. You know, not the ones that, you know, try to intimidate women. Those ones I don't be scared of, because I know that that's what they try to do. They try to intimidate women on purpose. That's their zhuzh. They get old meek woman, and then they get the most burliest big white man they could find, and they try to intimidate us. Or what you won't do is get me in a room and ask me a whole bunch of questions and act like I'm a foe because I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you, or like you're going to intimidate me. That's what you won't do. Okay? That's what you won't do. Because I'll kick you in the nuts before you do that, sir. We'll be scrapping up in here. We'll be scrapping. It'll be peanut butter and mayonnaise all over the place, sir. That's what you won't do. Okay? Getting back to the point. So anyway, y'all, you know this ninja is dying. He is dying. I said to myself, dang, he been in jail forever. And he is finally dying. And I know y'all like, Nay, you talking about the man finally? Yes! That man's a cuckoo. He is a cuckoo. And he got an old woman that is a cuckoo too that married him while he was locked up. He did some heinous shiz, man. He did some heinous shiz. I will never forget him. Men like that, I don't even understand why they even come up for parole. I think he came up for parole like 3 or 4 times during his time of incarceration. And every time he went up, he was like, I'm not sorry. Yeah, I did it. And I do it again. As soon as I get out, I'm going to do it to your mama. I said, oh, Jesus, why do they keep letting this fool come up for parole? The parole board should just be like, you know what, cut, pull the plug, just put him away. Just put him in a room somewhere. Put him in a room somewhere with a whole bunch of books so he can read. Matter of fact, put him in a room with the Bible, since he think he the real live devil. Just put him in a room with one Bible, okay? But he is finally dying from intestinal bleeding, and it is absolute. So soon we will be hearing about Charles Manson's demise. Okay, now this was a good long one for y'all. Again, thank you so much to my naysayers and my patron loves. You all mean so much to me. Like I said, it is amazing to me how you all like to... Hold on, my girlfriend. It is amazing to me how you all find me interesting enough to listen to me. Thank you. And also, guys, let me say this. I've been putting out... I try to put out something every day for... November. I'm sorry if I missed a couple of days. Y'all know I was trying to do nonstop November. It's really, really tough. But guys, I appreciate everything. And remember this, guys. Remember this. This is the most important thing. The same people you meet on the way up are always going to be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.